Hey guys, it's Mr. A from another watch time. Today I thought I'd pick up, where we left off with the Omega Speedmaster that I reviewed a couple of weeks back, or maybe a little over a month ago now. I did mention during the review that, eventually I'm going to show you all the straps that I have and see how I like to pair them, based on my style as well. So today what I'm going to do is focus on 5 straps that I definitely think all Omega Speedmaster owners should have, and why I think this will be a great choice for the watch. And more importantly, you can tell from my outfit today, so this is normally how I like to dress, or how I normally dress when I go to work, or even just during my casual outsets, with my family and my friends as well. I'll show you how the 5 recommendations that I'm making work out with the style that I own. And I think based off of that, you guys can decide if the strap choices that I'm recommending, you guys can kind of like look into as well. And I'm sure, we'll have a lot of fun today. All right, without further ado, let's get back into the studio. Alright guys, welcome to the studio. So as you can see from this composition here right now, I have a lot of straps, and being honest, like this setup right now is not even like capturing all of the strap variations that I have. Before we get started, I will give this a quick cleanup so that we can focus on the 5 straps that I mentioned about. And I'm gonna show you what these 5 straps look like on the wrist, with like a side shot, a wrist shot, so to say. So without further ado, let's clean this up. And all right, so now the setup is a much more clean. We definitely should start out with, the stock strap that the watch comes in. And this one is right here. All right, so this is the stock Omega strap. Let me just quickly put this on the watch so you guys can have a better look. So this is what the watch looks like, in its original state. As you can see, there is slight tapering to the bracelet itself. And it's a proven design. It's fail-proof. The first strap that I'm recommending is a metal bracelet. And the new one from Uncle Seiko that I have looks like this. Very vintage-ish aesthetics. But does not be, it's not solid, it's very well built. Price is extremely affordable. I believe I paid a little under $200, really easy, simple mechanism, just a nice little snip snap closure. And yeah, this is definitely one of those bracelets that, I think you should consider if you're not into the original bracelet itself. Extremely refined in terms of the design, definitely vintage aesthetics. And yes, this is my first recommendation when it comes to a strap, for your Seiko Speedy Pro. I mean, just take a look at that, the aesthetics. It just works really well, and it's extremely comfortable in terms of the design and the wear itself. Definitely something I would recommend to each and every one of you who owns a Speedmaster Pro. Alright, moving on. The second bracelet the second strap choice that I run and recommend to everyone is going to be a very basic and simple leather strap. These are just absolutely bulletproof and just classic when it comes to watches. Not just for the Speedy. And again, I've mentioned that Speedies are just absolute beasts when it comes to, strap wearing. And this right here, it's just a very safe, awesome choice that you can pair with your Speedmaster. Let me show you what it looks like. And there you go. This is what it looks like on this 2-piece tanned leather strap. These are like just staples when it comes to pairings, for not just Speedmasters, but for any and all watches. Yeah, very simple and yet super elegant. What I like also about these types of leather straps, is that because of the suede-like material, the colors, you will notice, will start picking up changes as you wear it, and that gives it a very fun nature of its own. And again, these are just simple straps that work really well, and I definitely recommend this as my second choice when it comes to pairing a strap or a bracelet, for your Speedmaster. What would be the third, I guess, choice that I want to recommend to you guys? We've had the bracelet, we've had this tanned leather strap, and then of course, a very simple basic Nato strap. When it comes to Nato straps, there's so many options available. I've seen this paired even before, I bought my Speedy Pro, and I always felt that this just represented the vibe, the functionality of the Speedy itself really well. So without further ado, let me just put this on really quick. That's what it looks like, on this beautiful olive green Nato strap. And Nato straps are just, phenomenal when it comes to functionality and usage. And especially on a Speedy, these are just phenomenal. And that's why I'm definitely recommending this piece as my third choice, if you are a Speedy owner. And these are just, fantastic when it comes to pairing with the watch itself. So moving on to the fourth piece, and of course, nothing speaks class such as a very simple, elegant black leather strap. And there you have it, on a classic leather strap in black. These are just phenomenal when it comes to pairing, for work attire, even a very formal business attire. Something that I really don't, wear that much anymore. But these are just bulletproof. This is a 20mm strap from Hodinkee that I got, a while back. And yeah, let me show you what it looks like on my wrist. Black leather straps, I believe, are just staples when it comes to formal wear, business wear. And this is just one of those straps that you want to make sure that you keep and have in your collection. They work really well when it comes to all pairings, or I should say most pairings with watches. And of course, Speedy Pro, just absolutely phenomenal. Now, last but not least, this is my personal favorite out of the bunch, and this is something that I always like to recommend, to a Speedy owner, and that is a Velcro strap, an actual Velcro strap that comes directly from Omega. These are just the best when it comes to wear. Velcro materials, really fun and playful. And what's special about this one is that, this is coming directly from Omega, and there's a lot of options and variations available from other makers as well. I just love these. Now, my version of the Speedy, is the older version, the previous generation. I know that a lot of or I should say the most of the new generations, and the ones right before this as well, they come with a Speedy Velcro strap of their own, which is actually very different. It's the actual length of an actual Speedmaster Pro that the astronauts wear. This I purchased separately on Omega's site, and the length itself is not as long as the original ones, but nonetheless, I think these are just absolute classics that you should definitely own, and it works really well. And there you have it, the Velcro Speedmaster Pro Nato strap from Omega on the actual Speedy Pro itself. I mean, these are just phenomenal. The odd thing, though, is when you look at the strap itself, to be honest, in pictures, it really doesn't look that great. Let me show you what it looks like on a wrist. it's so easy to wear, so simple, and yet it's just so comfortable. And I realized that this is actually the strap that I paired this Speedy Pro of my own, with the most. And this is one of those straps that each and every time I, put it on, I mean, just check this out now. It's simple Velcro, nothing more. This is the only strap that always puts a smile on my face whenever I wear this watch with it. I mean, that's my only reason as to why I'm recommending this as a must, to all Speedy owners out there. Just because of its simplicity, the meaning behind the strap itself, as well as the build quality. I mean, these are just so comfortable and great. What more can I say? Just absolute masterpiece. I hope the straps that I shared with you guys today was, helpful. All the information that I have, again, is based on my personal choices. And of course, it's based off my usage as well as my experiences. Just keep that in mind. And yeah, to everyone that's, subscribed and liked all my videos so far, thank you very much. I just realized that I'm going to be hitting 100 subscribers very shortly. And, without you guys, I really wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you very much. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.